That's your music next door. Got the music going this morning. I like that. I like it. I say got the music going this morning. I like it.
Got a lot of shit going on. Need some music to handle.
I hear that. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. Direct shipper things. One of my people that I partnership with, the tender is a little bit slow today. I delivered yesterday. Now I'm doing some direct shipper work. It's always good to have people that you partnership with, and direct shipper work on times get a little slow. That's why I always say, make sure that you're not exclusive to anybody when you're in this business. Make sure that you have as many options as possible. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be capping. A lot of people make it seem like, you know, you can make $1 million, or a lot of other people be making it seem like, you know, one man can't make money in this business. It all depends on the person. It all depends on you. How you handle your relationships, how you handle your responsibilities, how you handle your branding, how you network. This video is called Stop the Cap. You'll be hearing a lot of, you know, things on the internet that's not true about this business. And, you know, I think that each market, you got to know your market. You got to research and figure out what's going on. You got to touch the city and really see what's going on with these direct shippers. You know what I'm saying? Diversify your hustles. I know I'm about to check in with the school district and see what they got going on, because I hear they doing some things. You know what I'm saying? Find ways to make money, find ways to stay busy. Don't matter how many contracts you have. Make sure that you're saving your money so that the weeks that are slow, you can weather the storm. Example, I have a $5,000 check coming, and then I had a $3,000 check coming, so that's $8,000 right then and there. So if I make $1,000 a week or whatever, and I'm still local, I'm still coming home, then, you know, I can weather the storm. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be in a situation where shit gets slow, can't pay credit cards, can't pay this, can't pay that. So you want to make sure that you know, you saving some money. A lot of people are not saving, so it's the fastest way for you to, you know, hurt your business and your business. You're not saving, you're not doing well with the funds. You know what I'm saying? You're not preparing for when it does get slow. So now that it is slow, you don't got no motion, you don't got no traction. Now, you know, something happens with your van, you can't handle it. Something happens with your car, you can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? For me, from my experience, I realized that freight can get slow sometimes. So try to get into the medical field. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff that you move in are specimen, they're medical equipment, could be a kidney, could be stem cells, could be whatever. You want to make sure that you're doing that, because that's an all year round thing. You don't got to worry about that, like slowing down or that stopping or whatever the case may be. Even my direct shipper that I just picked up now, I'm going to a nursing home. They're always going to need different things, you know what I'm saying, for the nursing home, because these people got to live. So these are like essentials for people living. So we got a cargo van. You got to find every aspect and every way to make money if you want to be successful. People always ask me, is this the best time to get in the game? You know, I can't really tell you that. Everybody's market is different. It really comes down to how serious are you going to take this? You know what I'm saying? You know, I love this business. I love everything about it. I love the ups and the downs. It's just something about moving at your own pace, something about you being the sole reason that this works or it doesn't work. I gotta make it work, you know what I'm saying? Under any circumstances, I'm gonna make it work, you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm happy and I'm making money, it's a more enjoyable and better life for my wife and my children. If I'm not making money and I'm not happy in my field, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good thing. So me understanding that, I gotta go hard. So even if it appears that, you know, something's not working, I gotta edit my game. I gotta figure out another way. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I'm not stopping. I'm relentless until I get what I want out of this business and out of this life. So if you're not somebody that, you know, is good at problem solving or good at, you know, adapting to any situation and figuring out what works for you and thriving off of that, then maybe it's not for you. Maybe this business ain't for you. It's 90% problem solving. You know what I'm saying? You don't just get a good driver from the brick. You don't just get a good route from the brick. You know what I'm saying? You got to work and get in position to do these things. People that I'm in partnership with are top 3, top 2 in the company. I've only been there for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So your performance has to be top tier. So your effort has to be, you know, A1. If you think you're just going to start this shit and everything is going to work for you, just listen to this mentor, listen to somebody, get in your game, get your man, and then ask people, you know, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? Everybody not going to have the same information for you. Everybody not going to have the same answer because it's no one clear-cut way of doing this. You know what I'm saying? The objective is to make as much money as possible. You see what I'm saying? So if you ain't gotta be, you know, picking up recycling cans, or if you gotta, you know, do some move outs, some clean outs, or some people, you know, deal with, you know, furniture. I don't deal with furniture because, examples, somebody in one of these groups, they were doing a go share job, and the job paid $68, right? And they were a helper, and they damaged somebody's house. They did something to their wall. They did something to the stairwell, whatever. Go share had to pay $5,000. They were responsible to paying $2,500. Now, if they were in an accident or something, the insurance could cover that, the $100,000, $300,000, but they weren't in the van. They were actually in somebody's house. So I don't know if the insurance is going to cover that or not. But essentially, you get a job for $68, and the damage is going to cost you $2,500. It's not adding up. It's not adding up at all. So that's why I don't do that type of shit. But needless to say, I'm not telling you not to do that type of thing. That might be your thing. You might enjoy, you know, moving stuff. Who am I to tell you not to do that? What I'm saying is, it's not. If a mistake happens, it doesn't make sense business-wise for you to take $68 and it end up costing $5,000 for damage, and you were solely responsible for $2,500. I'm not taking $68 to do anything. You can't pay me $68 for me to move my van. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing you got to know. What you going to do and what you not going to do. Is that right there? I ain't moving nobody furniture for nothing less than $300-400, because I understand the work that comes into that. $68, that's not, I don't even know what that is. Like, that's essentially gas money. That's not even like paying for labor. Like, I don't even know what that is, and I wouldn't recommend nobody taking that. But again, there's some people that's going to take the cheap shit, you know what I'm saying, because they starving, they hungry. Same thing with these gigs, these apps. A lot of these apps are bullshit. You know, unless you got a situation with Curry where they let you bid on shit, which everybody doesn't get that luxury. You know, Curry, they send me shit, and sometimes I get the bid on it, sometimes I don't. The majority of the time, I never get the bid on it. But there's some other people that get the bid on it, and it works out for them. You know what I'm saying? Dispatch, you get a lot of bullshit on Dispatch. You get a lot of bullshit on Free. I don't know no other good apps. That's something that I gotta, tap back into. But I'm apped out. I don't even want to deal with apps. I would say that you get with a carrier that, it has some relationships and some, you know what I'm saying, time spent in the game where it can keep you rolling, get you some direct shippers. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do those apps to connect with some direct shippers. That's how I was able to connect with mine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wouldn't just go on the app. It's Feast and Famine on the app, and it's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. People don't know how much they should be getting locally or over the road. I'll put something on the screen right here for you to know what you should be getting. And shout out to the union for that information for the people. You know what I'm saying? But I just talked to my OG, and he was just telling me, like, shit is kind of like fucked up. One of our situations, and I was telling him, like, yo, this is why you gotta have other things in place. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because if I'm not moving with them, I'm gonna be moving with somebody else. And that's just the reality of it. Or I'm gonna be sitting up, chilling with my family, going to the gym, doing the things that I need to do. I can't sit around and just wait, or I can't let somebody dictate how much money I make. I work with so many different people that I'll always find a way to get some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be on time. I'm always going to handle my responsibilities. Because if I don't, somebody take my spot, and I'm not finna let nobody take my spot. That's why I didn't record a lot of other things that I had going on. I never stopped moving. I always had motion. And never mistake movement for progress. You know what I'm saying? Because if you moving around and you ain't making no money, you just moving around. I'm never just moving around. I'm gonna always get to it. Certain things I'm gonna be able to shoot, certain things I'm not gonna be able to shoot. But I gotta keep my videos going, because I gotta show y'all that I am moving. I'm always moving around. You feel me? And I'm going to teach y'all and help y'all move around. I'm not in your city, but it's shippers everywhere. There's money everywhere. You got to figure out your city like I figured out my city. It's not that many opportunities in Philadelphia. I make my opportunities. You got to do the same. You got to own up and know that, yo, if I fail, it's because of me. If I'm successful, it's because of me. What am I not doing that I could be doing to help me be successful? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because I promise you, when I came out here, people ain't had that much information for me. Niggas didn't even know. Everybody was on the box truck route. Everybody was doing getting the CDL thing. That's all fine and that's all good. But one of the reasons why, I got into the Sprinter thing was it's just easier on the expensive. It's an easier drive. It's a more comfortable drive. You know what I'm saying? My homie, he making 1,000 a day. I'm making up to 1,000 a day. The difference is I'm bringing home more than what he's bringing home because of his expenses and my expenses. You know what I'm saying? His business is getting terrible. He telling me about it. I'm telling him about my shortcomings that I have going on. And throughout the conversation, the main thing is to keep going, keep the wheels turning. I'm saying don't do everything, but do what's working. Looks like it was an accident up here right now. It's getting heated. Watch your body out here, man. Terrible drunk. Yeah, y'all doing a ride along with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Very blessed to be in the situation I'm in. But 3 years in, I earned it. It didn't happen overnight. a lot of hard work, a lot of researching, a lot of understanding the market, understanding the business. My man, like, yo, man, you real calm. You real calm about this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be calm when you're driving, like I just told you. It was an accident that just happened just now. I'm sure somebody wasn't paying attention. They potentially might have had something on their mind that was distracting them, or on their phone, or touching their phone, and that's why they got into an accident. I haven't been in an accident in 6 years. And when I was driving reckless. I was doing Uber and Lyft and DoorDash. And then I was doing Amazon. Then I was doing Staples. And I was doing gig work. I've done it all. Only thing I haven't done is box truck work, just semi work. But everything else, I had my finger on the pulse with that. I signed up to do a box truck. It was gonna be my first time doing a box truck. I had my box truck going on, and I had my own little van shit going on. I was gonna drive for them. I was gonna cut my van in half. I was gonna drive for them, so it was gonna cut, the wear and tear on my van down to half, because I was gonna be working with them and still doing my own thing. I get with them, and the brake broke. I never did a run with them. They never paid me like they said they was going to pay me for my time. It never happened. Never talked to them ever again. I'm just going to show you, I don't know what happened to their business. I don't know if they still running or not. But it's something as simple as that. They couldn't pay for it, or they were broke. Because it's a box truck. Box truck expenses is different. My brother, I was giving him a lot of game. He just got out here and got his box truck moving, and he's doing his thing, and I'm proud of him. But he paid like $3,000 extra outside of the insurance, outside of the maintenance. He had to pay $3,000 to deal with, other issues with his situation. So he's understanding that this shit is not a game. Yeah, you making money, but you got to put out some money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take some shit you don't necessarily want to take, while your authority is growing and having time to, to be active before a lot of people fuck with you. Because just because your authority is active don't mean a lot of people gonna fuck with you. They're gonna stall you out and make you wait 6 months. Then you got people that will bring you on, but it's gonna give you a smaller fee because, you're new and they're giving you the shot, they're giving you an opportunity. So they use that in a way to benefit them by cutting your rates in half. Because, you don't get what's fair. You don't get what's right. You get what you negotiate. Show people your worth and then charge them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. And y'all ain't no different from me. I just might have a little bit more will, a little bit more drive, a little bit more I don't give a fuck, a little bit more I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to figure it out until I figure it out. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all had those type of sentiments, and different things can happen for you. Different things can happen. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful, be mindful, be understanding, but still handle business. So people can respect your business and not question your business. It's time for a check to be cut. I put that price on that invoice, and they send me whatever I want, because they know that I'm going to be on time. They know that I'm going to be clean. They know that the work is going to get done, and they don't got to micromanage. And I don't like being micromanaged anyway. But some companies do that till you show them who you are and show them how good you are. Because there's millions of drivers out there. What's going to make you different? You know what I'm saying? There's a million drivers out there. What's going to make you stand out? And I want to take the time to say thank y'all for still rocking with me, no matter what. No matter if I was doing 5 videos in a month, video a month, video every 3 months. Y'all always rock with me. know what I'm saying? So I always make sure I comment back. I always make sure I touch down and touch the people. You know what I mean? And the ebook is coming. This ebook is 100% from my point of view. Everything about my story and my journey is in it. So you're going to get all the information, and you're going to get my story as well with this ebook, man. And I'm going to do a special code for all y'all that's never going to change. It's never going to change. You know what I mean? So I wanted to take y'all on a ride along a journey today because it's been a minute. I did one of these with y'all. And, you know, what better way to spit some game than to actually be, you know, handling the delivery, handling the drop off. You know what I mean? Live, direct. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, who's doing it like this, man? Full transparent moment. I slowed down on things that I got going on with this channel. Partially because YouTube stopped paying me, or they won't pay me the money that they owe me, and they won't confirm my address or whatever the case may be. So that, you know, I was pissed off about that. But at the end of the day, y'all still show y'all love, y'all still show y'all support. So I'm gonna still give y'all this content, and I'm gonna still give y'all these gems in this game, because I believe that if we all move as a unit, then we can do more. You know what I'm saying? Get them to pay us more if we know our worth. Y'all don't know y'all worth, and y'all gonna take whatever. So I'm gonna take responsibility and giving y'all as much information as possible for you to get in the field, so that y'all know what's going on. I'm not trying to set y'all up thinking shit as, you know, one way, when this shit could be whatever you wanted it to be, as long as you move in integrity. You know what I mean? So that's it. That's the thing. But as far as me, my business, I want to get some more direct shippers. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to put some other people in position now. Now that I'm good, I want to be able to put somebody else in position if I can find the right people to trust. So I think that's what I'm going to work on. As soon as this book is done, I'm going to work on that, getting on that a little bit more. Now that I have a little bit more time to myself, but in all actuality, like, you know, my health is first and foremost. So that's what I've been working on, making sure that my health is good, making sure that my family is good, having a healthy relationship with my family, my kids, and my wife. It's very important. Also, don't ever take for granted that, you know, if you make money in this business, you go home the same night, because some people don't. Some people get stranded. Some people get stuck in these cities and they got to deadhead to other cities to try to make some money, because they got this high-ass insurance that's normally through Progressive that they paying, because Progressive is the one that took them on with the new authority, because Progressive want to hit you over the head with the rates. There's people crying because they got to pay these high insurances and they not making no money. After they, you know, put money back into their tolls, gas, wear and tear, maintenance, and insurance, they ain't really bringing nothing home. They ain't really making nothing. Ain't nobody gonna come and see you. You gotta come out here and you gotta find the connects. You gotta, you know, find those shippers, find those carriers, find those opportunities. Or gonna quit like some of the people that I know and go do something else. Or you're gonna stay behind that desk, stay in your corporate job because you're afraid. You know what I'm saying? Get out here, make it work for you. You know what I mean? The hardest part of this business, I will say, could be volume. Yeah, I would say the hardest part is the volume. Ain't going against your better judgment to make things happen. You know, sometimes people got to take free, and people, you know, shit on them for it. Everybody's situation is different. We don't know how much you got to pay for this note. We don't know how much traction he got. So I don't knock people for taking cheap free. I would advise them not to, but, you know, it's easy to shit on people because they took a load that you feel like they shouldn't have took. But, you know, what if the insurance was $600 and that was half of the insurance or the bulk of the insurance? You know what I'm saying? gotta look at it like that. You gotta look at every circumstances is not the same. So I'm not going to begin to understand why people take some of the roles that they take. Just be mindful of what you're making, because sometimes a lot of y'all is moving for nothing. You don't got nothing to show for it at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? I've been there when I thought that, I made XYZ, but what did I save? Because it's not necessarily what you think, it's what you save. So just remember that.